I need a head count. Yo. Go. Super. Flow.
Need a count, need a now.
Go.
Need a count, need a now.
Go.
Need a count, need a now.
Need a count. 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 Count.
Driven by nature, strong by stature, pressing fast forward, you know I'm gonna catch ya. The old and the future, we'll mix a new idea. Rewind the tape again, I wanna hear.
Go. Go. Super. Flow.
Need a count, need a now.
Go.
Need a count, need a now.
Go.
Need a count, need a now.
Need a count. 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 Count.
What is it you seek here? Redefine the mission. Up and down the roundhouse, static television. No more second guessing, we're running out of daylight. Rewind the tape, we'll play it till it's right.
Yo. Go. Super. Flow.
Need a count, need a now.
Go.
Need a count, need a now.
Go.
Need a count, need a now.
Need a count. 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 Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Can I get a head count? Go. Go.
Hello, everybody.
Need a count.
To
Count. Go.
Seaplane base or water harbor. I'm not sure exactly what you would call it, but yeah, just a little bit kind of due west of Vancouver International Airport. And great to see you. Happy Thursday. How's everybody doing? Look at what we're in. The Wilga. The lovely Wilga here. And I've got the it's kind of strange, but I've got the paddle out, and that sort of helps. It acts like a little bit of an anchor, but as I've loaded the stream, we've rotated 90 degrees, and then now we're facing the dock. So this could be a little bit interesting. We may have to slew ourselves out into more open water. In fact, you know what? I think I might just do that right now. Let's just scooch over just a little bit. That is one thing in both sims that is still a little bit wonky. So what are we doing? Yeah, we're going to do some float planing, and we're going to try to fly from Nanaimo over. We're going to try to get across the island here to a place called Bamfield, and if we can do that, we're going to work our way up here toward Tofino. There's a couple of little seaplane bases along the way, and yeah, I guess we'll see. The weather is a little bit worse than I thought it was going to be. I've got an ATIS here from Vancouver that's saying scattered at 3,000, broken at 10. So we'll see. Looks like we're even getting like a little bit of rain here. So we may do some scud running as required. There is not really, if I'm being honest, there's not really a great trench run opportunity straight across, but we could probably make things work if we had to. We could probably make things work by going kind of up the coastline here, and then kind of cutting in here at Qualicum Beach and sort of tracking, almost following this road here to Port Alberni, and then we could shoot down the fjord here if we needed to. We're gonna give it a try. We're gonna just kind of see. The first challenge is going to be to see if I can get this doggone thing started. So let's do that, and I'm going to just check. I want to make sure. What do I have? Oh yeah, everything is topped up here, which is fine. We're loading everything in. We're cool there. We're good there. And yeah, so I have. For those of you familiar with this plane, this is old news, but I've got the engine realism on, and so yeah, it's kind of a challenge to get it started, and then it's kind of a challenge to keep it running, and so hopefully I can manage that successfully today. But you know, we'll see how it goes. All right, let's do this. We're gonna come down. We're gonna get. We've got fuel on. We're going to just double check and make sure that that's showing full. Yeah, all the way up to 12, maybe not quite 100% full on the left, and on the right. Yeah, it looks like we got plenty of fuel, so that's good. That's good. And doors are indeed closed. Again, I've got the rudder or the seaplane anchor out. So, you know, that's all right. All right, let's come down here. We're going to take the gust lock off. We need to open the cylinder head cooler and the oil cooler. Get those guys opened up. And we need to also come over here and open up the... Yeah, we need to get some air pressure here. This is a kind of a cool pneumatic start type situation, so it's pretty cool. Let's go propeller all the way up. And what do I need for... I don't know if I need any carb heat or anything just yet. Cabin heat. What is the temperature here? I might need it as soon as I get things started. The temperature is 15, so I mean it's like in the 60s here, so it's not bad. Although with the rain, it might feel a little chillier. Yeah, I think let's just get the thing powered up and let's see if we can get it started. So battery on. Let's work our way across. We need that on. Instrument lights, navigation. We can go ahead and put get the oil and fuel pressure up on top here. What do I need? Anti-collision and yeah, that should be good. Yeah. All right. So here we go. This has been the hardest part for me. And apparently if you have the assist turned on, you can see this a little bit better, but I have struggled with this a little bit. How many times to prime based on the temperature? I'm going with 2. That's given me the best results here so far. Now we'll come up, go full forward with the mixture. I should have probably primed first. Ah, dang it! I might have screwed it up. Fuel pump on. Starter. The shower, the spark shower is on, and everything else I think is okay. Let's find out here. We're going to go to mags 1 and 2. We're going to open that and give her heck. Do we catch? I think we might have caught. No, not quite. Try that again. I might have screwed up by not having the. All right, let's come back up here, and I think I needed to have the mixture on full rich. I maybe have already flooded the engine here. All right, mixture is full rich now, so 1. We'll go 2 more, and if that's the case, then we will. We'll just do a little flooded engine procedure. There we go. There we go. All right, so we're now. As soon as I hit the brakes, I think it releases the. Let's find out. Yep, it's off now. So I'm going to put this guy down. This is our water rudder, and we're going to just try to kind of get out of this little harbor area. Hopefully. This thing is so light that it is actually very difficult to turn if you're fighting the wind. But if I can just get out of here, I think we've got a like I say, a fighting shot. Oh boy, it's looking pretty nautical out there in more ways than one. Yeah, well, it's all right. So we'll head out here.
Fixins.
Hey, good fixins. How's it going? We'll head out here and yeah, just kind of get clear of the buoys and all the rest of this stuff. And in the process, oh, hey, thank you very much there. You missed my engine startup procedure because of my poor map skills. Welcome. Thank you, Fixie. So here we are, bouncing out. Kind of rough seas today, if I'm being honest. But yeah, we'll get out clear. We got some dude out. He's sailboating. And yeah, here's our buoys. So in the meantime, like I say, we'll let stuff warm up, and I hope that this. All right, let's bring it back down just a little bit. I'm also going to bring the mixture back. Try to warm things up somewhat here, and you know what? Let's. Can I get a little carb heat here maybe? That would be good. And all right, yeah, we'll kind of keep an eyeball on things. But in the meantime, let's see if we can get a flight plan in here. So we do have Nanaimo, that's good. And then I'm hoping we have this one, CAE 9.
TOS, system test okay.
So, Bamfield. Well, I might have to try to make a user waypoint here, which is always interesting. Let's see if I remember how to do it. Yeah, a little checklist might have been nice, huh? There, Fixie. How's it going, Brett? How the heck are you? All right, let's see here. Don't let them's my shoes know that I've already forgotten how to do this. Waypoint info, there we go. And create waypoint. All right, so we are going to go to, this is an airport that we're making, and we're going to call it CAE 9, because that's what it is on Sky Vector. And it is the lat and long 48. Oh boy. So let's see if I can do this here. North 48 49. Probably can't. There's a little trick to doing it this way, because I have to put it in as a decimal, don't I? How am I doing? Am I going to crash into anything? No, I'm actually out here and things are warming up. All right, so let me do this. I think there was like a little trick to this. I think you put it into Google Maps. If you put that, yeah, there we go. All right, nope. Take it back. Go to this place, please. All right, let's, you know what? If worst comes to worst, we're going to do it like every 17-year-old person in the world now would do it. ChatGPT. Convert. I don't even know what to call it. I think this will do this. All right, so there we go. 49. So it's 48.825 north. All right, just put all that in there. Good old ChatGPT. What did we do without ChatGPT last year? 48. Oh, wait a second. I can't do the point thing. North. Wait. What the? Oh my goodness gracious. Very interesting. We had to go Google. How old school are we doing Google? So I don't. So that's not what I want to cancel. So there we go. I think I have to do this. No, that long. There we go. There we go. All right, now we're cooking with butter. Okay, cool. So all right. So we are north. 49 degrees. 48 degrees. 48 degrees and 49.5 is according to SkyVector, that is the coordinates of where we're heading. And then we are west 125. There we go. It's all coming back now, just like riding a bike, right, Fixie? 80822. Okay, and you can change the format up here, by the way, if you want, but we're not going to. So that's good there. So that's CAE. All right, we're going to create that guy, and we're going to, yeah. So that's what we're going to do. I have 3 of them, so I should be an expert, right? All right, cool. So now let's go up here, and we should be able to go to CAE 9. Yeah, buddy. And that's in. I love it. Let's just make sure it's kind of taking us where we want it to take us. Difficult to see here, but yeah, right across the way. If we have to, we'll shoot down the little fjord there. Yeah, cool. Let's get a couple things here. We are totally VFR today, even though it's not VFR conditions. So there is ATC here in the Vancouver area. But we're not going to worry about that. We're going to go to what would we have here? What would be our multicom? Is that what they call it in Canada? Hey, Tim Dog. Ask Jeeves. I forgot about Ask Jeeves. Yes. Yes, 1,000 times yes. All right. I don't honestly know what we would do here. 122. We're going to go 122.8 for now, because again, this is like we're non-towered. We're under the Vancouver shelf. And we are 100% not transmitting anything right now. So I have something else. Oh, I know what I have to do. Jeez Louise. Now that we're actually started, let's come up here. Let's get a generator going, directional gyros, all that good stuff. Radio, ADF. We got to get all that stuff. We can even do a little of that. We can even do this. This is really cool UV lighting, by the way. I did fly a couple of night flights, and this is how you change your radio or your GPS to be the TDS, fancy TDS that Good Fixins like so much. So we're there. Somehow we are also monitoring 2485, which I don't know why we are, but I'm going to take that off. There must be a hidden radio somewhere, but yeah. Let's see, what do we got here? We got Tim Dog checking in. We've got Jeeves should make a comeback. You know what? You're right. You are right. That would be a heck of a good idea. I would be down for that. Good Fixins. Vancouver, we're going to use it as the closest weather reporting station. And again, they're saying winds are 110 at 5. The altimeter is 29908. So I'm going to put that in here where that's appropriate. 29908. Where? Hello? There we go. 29908. So 98. Sweet, just above sea level. That's good. And we'd like to kind of be out of here on a 010 heading. So like right now our directional gyro is a little bit, it's oh geez, I hope we don't have this I hope we don't have this problem with like we had the other day, where you don't know which one is correct. Is that the Duke? The Duke had that problem where I didn't know if the whiskey compass was correct or... Yeah, I don't know. Alright, that looks good there. Let's go to here. Let's do this thing here. So, yeah, we should be facing... so there's Vancouver. So we should be facing kind of southeast-ish. So, yeah, that 120 looks right. Alright, so we're actually lined up into the wind pretty well. And I think what we're going to do is just... let's take a peek at the temps and pressures here. We're good there. Kilograms, all that good stuff. I like freedom units a little bit better myself, but that all looks pretty good. I think for us it's time to pull the rudder and get flying. So we're gonna just try to keep from shaking this plane apart on departure, and yeah, as we get going, we're gonna turn to the southwest. Here we go. No radio calls, no nothing, man. And the Nemo traffic, Wilga 11816 is departing to the southeast, and we'll be turning southwestbound. The Nemo traffic. So we're bouncing. We're doing okay. There we go. Now we're up and running. That spindly little Eastern Bloc radial. Got friends had a little bit of a sale
Terrain
the other day,
ahead.
so
Pull up.
that's
Terrain
why
ahead. Pull up.
that's why I picked it up. It's been on my radar for a little while. I like this scenery. This is a scenery from Orbix. It's a go back on the RPMs just a bit. It's a combination pack. It's called the Vancouver Seaplane Base and Helipads scenery pack, something to that effect. I'll give you a link here in a little bit, but it kind of took me back just a bit to the days of when I first started flying. I first started exploring the concept of seaplane bases, and the Nemo was one of the ones that was available in a freeware pack from Orbix. And gosh, I tell you what, I've had so much fun flying around here. And then they've also, like I said, they've included, clear over there. They've included some helipads and like some hospitals and anyway, it's been a lot of fun. I've really enjoyed it. It's kind of in and around the Friday Harbor area. Hey, Ron. And so, yeah, that's kind of what we're doing. So we have like a little bit of it's kind of a limited autopilot. I got to figure out how I'm going to get around this hilly terrain here. And we'll use that autopilot just a bit. Alright, how am I doing? So I kind of feel like if I could make my way just to the south of this, I would be in good shape. But we'll do quite a bit of hand flying today as well. It's just kind of nice to be able to do both. But you know, Orbix they do a good job with the seaplane base stuff. I like it. I like it a lot. All right, there we go. I think we're going to kind of set a course, or just try to stay to the left of this little ridge line, and you know we'll have to climb a little bit as we get closer to the interior of the island, but for now I think we're doing pretty good. Have no idea, by the way, cruising speed of this plane, power settings, any of that stuff. I've just kind of backed off a little bit to keep everything green and happy. It will indeed fail if you don't treat the engines correctly. In fact, it's somewhat cranky and like contentious, so, and I kind of like that. So anyway, we're gonna do the best we can, and we're not exactly the most. It's not the most powerful bush plane in the hangar, and especially with these two gigantic floats on it. Like the floats probably weigh as much as the plane itself. Yeah, Fixie, you know what I'm talking about, right? Yeah. And so my plan, my strategy today is to just, well, more or less just kind of baby it along. You know, I think we can do more than 70 knots, but in the climb, that's kind of what I'm planning. And, you know, we'll just see if we can get ourselves up and out of trouble. And that looks like a pretty good heading. So here's all you do. Like, here's the autopilot. You turn that on, and then you spin the trim wheel so that you're sort of climbing where you want to climb. And I'm just going to go about 500 feet a minute. And it holds heading, and that's pretty much it. And then it's up to you to kind of see where you're at in terms of your intended flight plan and all that good stuff. And yeah, are we going to make it? We might need to climb just a bit. Can't get too high though. It doesn't like to be left at full throttle. Yeah, that's 100% correct. And so I'm pulling back a little bit. The other thing that's kind of cool about this is it's got the throttles on the right, prop is in the middle, and mixtures on the left. So the throttle and the mixture are backwards from what you're used to flying more U.S. Well, actually, just about every other plane now. It goes, you know, throttle, prop, mixture, but this is backwards. So, all right. Well, we're going to be, I think, over the top of this ridge. Otherwise, it's going to be kind of a short string here, isn't it? I think we're all right. Airspeed's okay. And again, green. Yeah, high end of green. That's okay. That's okay. So, you know, we probably, like, I've left the cylinder head cooling and the oil cooling wide open, because I think the time that I've failed this aircraft or I've killed the engine, I think they have been related to just overheating. So I'm leaving all that open, and just like I say, just gonna try to baby it, not go crazy with it. I think this is the RPMs right here, so you know we're not, you know, we're not going too crazy here. I probably could go a little bit more. Let's get up to about like 23 or so. And oops a daisy. Overcorrected. Wasn't paying attention. Come on back. Oh boy. Alright, we gotta come off of the autopilot. We may or may not be going perpendicular to our intended course. I was hoping to shoot for this little gap right here, the Leonberger Pass, but I overshot that just a bit. Alright, I gotta get this centered up. Is there a click spot, I wonder? I don't think there is. You just have to kind of roll with it. Alright, so yeah, got some decisions. Got some business decisions coming up here, folks. And one of them is which side of this mountain pass, or which side of this peak should I go? Here to the right or to the left? I think if we can go to the right, we actually have a lake. Yeah, we got a lake there. Gives us an opportunity to I guess you wouldn't call it ditching in a float plane, but we could land if we needed to on this lake. Yeah, Homer, you're in. I thought so, Brett. I thought so. Thought as much. What are we at right now? We're 5,000 feet, 4,000, 5,005. What are we? I don't even know. Almost 3,000. Sorry, almost 3,000. And I'm actually happy with that. I think we're westbound, so technically 2,500 or 4,500. Although I wonder, does anybody know, is Canada similar to the U.S. where if you're low enough, VFR really doesn't. There's no altitude restriction. I don't remember. Okay, there's our little lake. Beautiful. Look at our airspeed coming up. Nice. I like it. I like it. Get back on the manifold a little bit here. And let's see. I wonder if we could shoot this gap right here. Let's put this guy back on. And let's trim wheel down. Just try to get level. You know, you're always, it's an autopilot, but it is it's a very hands-on autopilot, I guess, is what I would say. And somehow I've messed up my turning wheel here. I don't know what I'm going to do here. Something got to be pulled, pushed. I don't know. Turn coordinator is no longer working. Manually turn it a little bit, I guess. I feel like we're leaning a little bit again. I wonder if my rudder pedal quirk is happening again. Yeah, I'm not 100% sure. Why? Oh, there we go. Now we're coming around. Now we're coming around town. Just nice and gentle, right? Nice and easy. Whip. Hello. Good Thursday evening, sir. We'll level out here, and so this is the scenery pack. If anybody here is interested, let's see what's the best. You have to go to Orbix to get it, but this is kind of a nice little write-up. You got the Seneca up and going without the window. Oh my gosh. You're living on the edge there, Whip. Holy cow. So that's that. And then, so the other thing I was wanting to show you guys for a little context. So I was really excited, by the way, to do this flight a while ago, and I just, for whatever reason, it just didn't quite, it didn't work out. So I was going to show you, and I'm running out of VFR weather here, aren't I? I may not be able to show you this, guys. I might have to scud run here. Oh boy, yeah. All right, I'm going to come back, and I promise, if I have the opportunity here, I'm going to show you kind of where it all got started. I've shown this before on stream, but a couple of grass strips, a couple of seaplane bases, and then that all led to the PNG bush strips, and I was hooked, man. After that I was flat out hooked. All right, so we're more or less, I think, on course. Yeah, maybe slightly off course here, but we're more or less there. And I may just have to try to scud run this thing through the hills. The nice thing about this plane, even with the floats on it, it's very maneuverable, so you can really, you can really turn and yeah, it's not bad at all in terms of that. I feel like I could see a little bit of clear skies over there, you know what I'm saying? Like maybe I'm crazy, but like I feel like if I can just get around this sky, maybe we'll have some clearer weather there. But what do you think of that Seneca there, Whip? Good fixins. Cyberbullied me and made me buy it the other day against my will. But I actually like it. Yeah, it's good, isn't it? It's so good. It's great having another high quality GA. Well, just dev in general. Like I didn't know much about Jetstream beforehand, but and apparently they're working on something else too. So, keep it coming. If it ends up being as good as the Seneca, then that'll be a great thing. Here's the other option, by the way, you guys. I guess if we had to, we could just try to climb up and over, and hope for the best in that regard. We need to get, if we do that, we would need 6,500 to be clear of the terrain. So that may be the emergency plan. But we're doing okay. I mean, this is doable. I don't know that we're 152 VFR legal, but right, 1,000 below 5. What is it? 1,000 below, 500 above, and 2 miles each way. All right, actually pretty close, aren't we? Visible moisture beating up, but it's a seaplane, right? It's used to that stuff. All right, let me see if I can find this freeware. It goes all the way back, by the way, to FSX, and there's Vashon. There we go. So here we go. The Nanaimo. There we go, all the way back to FSX days. I'm gonna copy this guy and let you guys take a look at it. But I had been more or less just a 737 guy. I did have. I think at this time I had the Skylane from A to A, and I think I also had the Reeler Duke. But I never. Oh, excuse me. I had never really even considered getting like a bush plane or a float plane until I came across this product here. And it was just so dang cool, because then there's also
500.
Campbell River and Pender Harboring, Ganges. And so there's like 4 aerodromes, water aerodromes, just in the same kind of Vancouver area, and I just absolutely fell in love with that type of flying. Then I decided to branch out. I'm like, well, why not? Here's another freeware. This was Vashon Island, and it was obviously not a water, a seaplane base, but I'm like, yeah, why not? Well, it's like you sort of need an airplane to be able to do that, and the Skylane wasn't really built for that, so I went and purchased the Milviz Beaver, and that's when I fell in love with the DHC-2. So yeah, it's a whole thing. Have I flown the Grumman Albatross? No, negative. Is that the default one, or is there a different one in 24 there, Whip? I guess I'm not too familiar with that one. The default. Oh, I'll have to check it out. I pretty much tried out every default float plane that that 2024 had to offer. Guys, I'm running out of power here. What's going on? I'm in a little trouble here, I think. I'm not going to make it out of this. You think I'm picking up ice? My airspeed is going down. I need somebody. I need expertise here. Hey, Joel, Marco, what's up? Is it possible I'm picking up ice? It's not. It's like 12 Celsius here. It's not icing conditions, but what do you think? Should I? Oh, I got carb heat all the way up, don't I? Let's turn the carb heat down just a little bit here and see if that helps. I shouldn't need to lean, should I? I'm only at 2,000 feet. I'm not okay with this. Welcome in, Raiders. Nice to see you. We're trying to sneak the Wilga through Vancouver Island here from Nanaimo Water Aerodrome over to Bamwell, which is just kind of an east to west deal. But all of a sudden, I've gone from doing 110 knots to doing barely 70. Now I'm climbing, so but yeah, what's going on here? So I've got. I'm a little bit. I'm not terrible there. That's good. That's fine. Everything. That's carb air temp. So maybe I'm just a little. Maybe my carbs are too temped. I don't know. Joel, it was fun lurking. Appreciate you hopping in that tail dragger and fly the world. I'm only on VATSIM. Yeah, I don't do multiplayer very often. I am not on that today, so I apologize if you are used to flying along. I know Joel does such a good job with that, having his multiplayer going and having his community fly with him for sure. I need to get better at that. I know, but welcome in, by the way, Fly the World. Yep. Alright, so it's decision time, my friends. And I'm hoping maybe there's a little exit strategy
500.
right here. Alright, Betty. Or do we just go right up and over the top? We could go that way, but it doesn't. There's still a ridge line we got to cross, so let's see if we can nurse this guy up and over. Oh, we're climbing like we're getting some. Maybe we're getting a little downdraft there, and now a little updraft. Yeah. Yeah, we're getting moved around here a little bit. This plane, you just forget how actually light it is. I mean, I think you can essentially pick it up and strap it in the back of your F-250, which is two dudes. So
500.
Yeah, we're fairly light. We're definitely getting slid. I don't know if you can see that. We're getting slid towards this hill. I think we're getting like a little bit of an updraft, though. I think over the lake maybe we're getting some downdraft. I don't know. We're making it up and over the top of this ridge. I'm making no promises for the next one. Oh, we're getting really buffeted right here. This may be a crazy downdraft on this other side. Okay, we're going to try to descend down into this little swale here. We just flew up and over the top of Leonberger Pass right there, and yeah, it's obviously a pretty good caribou hunting area. But
500.
Lots of bears. And this isn't even. I don't even think this is Vancouver Island. What is this? What is the name of this island? That's just to the, maybe it is Vancouver Island. Yeah, it could be. There was a show a while back that had this minimalist survival dude that lived in Vancouver Island, and it was kind of a cool show. Trying to remember the name of it, but anyway, not much information today. I'm half remembering like everything. All right, let me click on the autopilot here. See if we level out. Yeah, not bad. All right. It was. You remember what I'm talking about, Whip? Chat GPT. Alone. You mean the show Alone, the series? It might have been up here at one point in time. I actually did like that. Alone was good. That was a good show. It moved around quite a bit, didn't it? It really did. Yeah, it's Alone and Survivor Man is what he's talking about, but it was different. It was like he was, oh man, no, that Survivor Man is the guy that plays the harmonica. I'll keep searching. Chat GPT, Dual Survival. I like that also. Yeah, that show. That show was with when Cody Lundin was Cody and Dave Turin. They were the best pair, no doubt about that. And Cody Lundin, a lot of people don't realize this or know this. He actually was from Wyoming, so that was kind of cool. Yeah, Cody and Dave. And then they kind of like tried to keep Cody for a while, and Cody kind of went off the deep end. And then they tried to keep, I don't even know. Like by the end, it was, I don't even know who the two survival guys were, or the hosts were. But yeah. Crisp, what's up? It took Joel 3 years to get where he is with all. Oh, Joel is a flat legend, man. He is a flight simming legend. I copycat him quite often. I am going the wrong way, my friends. I have found my way to an eastbound track, and I need to be going southwest, which
500
doesn't look too promising if I do say so myself. This is not very VFR-y, is it? Duh. Yeah. Cody lives your way now? Oh man, that's kind of cool actually. Alright, I have a lake behind me, I believe. Did I have a lake behind me? I thought I had a lake. Oh, this looks promising right here. Let's see if we can go down here a little bit. Now I'm going northwest. Yeah, I'm grasping at straws at this point, you guys. I'm just taking any path that appears to be semi-clear, which that's the way I need to go, and it just ain't happening. All right, let's go this way a little bit, and at the end of the day, you know what, we're just kind of having some fun. Yeah, he kind of made a name for himself, right, as a desert survival guy. I mean, that's where he really kind of honed his skills. He moved the heck out of Wyoming as soon as he had a chance, I think. Yeah, we're not, guys. I don't think we're gonna get there. Let's see if this little Let's see if this little valley will take us. And now we're kind of, I mean, we're north. We're still west-ish bound. We're not southwest bound. We're like running at a 90-degree angle here. Our plan, our emergency plan, was to climb to 6,500 to escape the muckety muck here, but I don't know that we can do that. We're actually only going about 70. We're really boxing ourselves in here, aren't we? This is not looking too hot. I'm hoping one of these little guys will take us out to that fjord. That's our last chance. Otherwise, I'm hoping there's a little pond or something that we can land in, because we're getting into it now, aren't we, guys? We're in a little trouble here. Should I turn back around? Oh, I feel like I can see past. Every time I think about turning around, I feel like I can see past the next ridge line. So that's what I'll just try for. But again, our airspeed is a little low. Man, oh man. Anybody getting nervous yet? Besides me? Ooh, I think we caught a little bit of an updraft there, which isn't good, because that stuff up there is worse than the stuff we're down in right now. Gosh, we're close. Look, guys, if we just get right to there, we can get down the fjord, and we'll be good to go. Leyenberger Pass, man, it's nothing to mess with, I'm telling you. So logging roads right there. Oh, it's clearing up. It's like a spring day now, you guys. Look at our airspeed's coming back. I bet we were getting a heck of a headwind right there. That's another thing that you don't think about often. Tell your airplane only way. I think I need to go that way, don't I? I think I wanted to go that way.
500.
No, I want to take a. I'm gonna go over here, because I want to get back to. We're very close. If I can get to that lake. Got a fighting chance, because we can just pretty much scud run all the way.
500.
I'm going to cheat a little bit. I'm going to pop over the top of this ridge line and see if we can find the lake. You guys see what I'm talking about here? If we get to this lake, oh, look at how we're getting moved. Oh, we're in a serious downdraft right now.
500.
Holy cow. Yeah, did you see that? Look at our vertical speed. We're just getting shoved to the ground right now. Holy cow. That was wild. All right, we're not getting that ridge line, boys. We're going this way instead. Holy cow, that was awesome. In a not awesome way. Now I think we're going completely the wrong. Oh, we're going totally north. We're going away from where we want to be. Oh, holy cow. Alright, how's our T's and P's, you guys? Doing okay? I haven't been looking. I have not been looking. Everything looks pretty green and happy. Even our cylinder head temps are hanging out in the green band there, so that's good. Man, we are close. You can see it on the map. We are so close.
500.
There might even be like we can get one of these little valleys. We might be in the valley, guys. If we can stay in the
500.
valley, then we're good to go. Now, who knows what the weather's going to be like on the other side, but I'll take, this is a small wind and I'll take it. That's just cruel right there. Like, blue sky, if you can climb this high. I don't think we could get there. You know, we're sitting at about 1,700. And I don't think we could even get to 6,000 feet right now. I mean, even if we did like a spiraling ascent. Oh, that looks nasty. Let's go this way. It looks slightly less nasty. You think we could land on that little puddle if we had to? Keep that spot in mind as an alternate. Somebody note the latitude and longitude of that little fish lake right there. We'll set up camp. Get a fire going. Oh, we're so close, you guys. We're so close. So very close. I've got high hopes for this little fjord here, by the way. High hopes. On the plus side, we're like 2/3 of the way there. So, like, you know, if we can start heading down the waterway here, it'll only be a minute. You know, we'll be there. I think it's called Burwell. Not sure what to make of this. Is this black rain or is this... I don't even know what that is. I don't know. We're about to find out. And I think we're about to be over the water here, so that gives us a little bit of an out. And we can start getting back on our track here to the southwest. All right, cool, man. Oh yeah, this is just a big black empty bit of nothingness now. Oh my lord. Vancouver Center, I'd like to request a pop-up IFR here. Okay, trying to keep that in sight as long as I can. Alright, this is officially bad now. Oh, there's a little bit of terrain. Whoop, whoop. We're just going to try to head. I'm just going to try to fly sort of straight and level out over the water. And I am completely 100% cheating just by looking at this. And hoping there's not some big freaking ridge line. I don't want to descend. Don't descend. Let's just get over the water. We could, and then we'll descend. What are we at right now? 1,000. Okay. So I'm hoping we're over the water because we're going to start a gentle descent. Nope, that's going up. We want a gentle descent. We're in a little trouble here, boys and girls. We really are. How good are your instrument skills in a plane that has no instruments? Okay. Yeah, so... And it wants to climb, which is the hard part here. Okay, I'm going to really zoom in. We're going to do the best we can here, guys. I feel like if I get down low enough, we're going to see this lake. Oh boy, now we're climbing again. Shoot. Alright. We're just flying blind right now. This is exactly how they teach it in bush flying school, right? use your TDS to navigate low IFR. Okay, just gently trying to still pull some power off here. I think both sides of this waterway too are fairly steep, so yeah, this is not ideal. We're at 1100 right now. Hopefully the oh, I see a little bit of yeah, that's helpful actually. It's nice to see a little bit of terrain, but that gives you an idea. So the sides of this they're every bit of 1,000 feet. Oh gosh, and now my engines are dying.
500.
Why? Oh, there's the water. Okay. Why are my engines dying? I think I've killed it. Well, at least we're in a float plane. What the heck? What did I do to it, Good Fixins? I mean, the carb temps are a little high. That's fine.
Hello, Downwind Sim.
Downwind Sim, how are you, man? We're just parked here on some Canadian Fiordland, and not totally understanding why our yeah, no, we've got this, Downwind Sim. We're good. Look at what we have. We've got a paddle, so we can paddle this bad boy. What did I do? Seriously, what did I do? Is there any kind of an engine monitor here that we can see how we've broken it? We kind of are lost. Well, we found the water, so we're not totally lost. All right, give me time. I got to take a bathroom break, and we'll come back and troubleshoot this bad boy. I'll be right back. It just dies. All right, well, that's good to know. That's I got a plan. All right, here's my plan. Here's my thought. We're gonna do this. Bing. And I don't. That's the whole thing. Is I was even babying it, Downwind Sim. I really truly was. Prop mix. That's all on. You know what I did do is I left. I wonder if leaving the fuel pump on or the starter on caused a problem. Yeah, maybe that caused a problem. Or Did I run the left fuel tank dry? That's a possibility. Oh, I ran us out of gas. Oh, shoot. That's what I'm talking about. Right there, again. Realism, real world procedures. Good Lord. And the sad part of this is it has a left and right option. Okay, well, note to self. Next time, fellas. All right, so we'll run run it up the right. Didn't I have a fuel issue last night too? That's the theme of the stream here. All right, well, I could coast this down like a boat all the way down to Bamfield, but where's the fun in that, right? Let's gently lift the nose. We are going to get the heck beat out of us a little bit here. I apologize. But we rotated about 50. There we go. We're up. Keep it down low. Yeah. I don't know. Downwind sim. You would think after all these years I would be better at this, but I just am not. Just not. Okay, pulling back on the mixture, or on the RPMs a little bit. We're just going to keep it nice and low. Huh. Yeah, that was kind of dumb. Here comes another wall of water heading our way. Because I was thinking, does like did it somehow, does it simulate getting water in the engine, and that's not good? I know you can't get water in the fuel, but I didn't figure that was the problem. But we've been flying through rain this whole time, so I thought, well, maybe that's part of it. I don't know. Yeah, if there was just only this, if people would just write stuff down. You know what? Here's the thing, Downwind Sim. There actually is not a written checklist for this plane from the developers. There is. My goodness, look at this visibility. There is the built-in checklist in Microsoft Flight Sim, which is nice, don't get me wrong, but I do like to reference off of kind of more traditional, I guess, checklists. Holy cow. We are a low, I tell you. As long as I keep it off the beach, we're good. But I was hoping to show you around a little bit here. It's beautiful, beautiful country. Sailing simulator. There is a new ship simulator that just came out that's actually getting some pretty rave reviews. Can I zoom in just a bit? I want to make sure that we're keeping it between the navigational buoys here. I think we're good. It's just a foggy nautical day here, isn't it? So I may have to. We'll take it into Bamfield like this, but I might have to make a subtle weather adjustment here. Holy cow, I can't even. I'm 50 feet above the water and I can't even see the water here. No, I'm 300 feet. What am I thinking? Well, I don't know if you were here earlier though, Downwind Sim or not, but this plane, it's pretty light, it's the Wilga, right? And we were catching some really gnarly updrafts and downdrafts. It was pretty cool, actually. All right. I hate to do this, but I'm gonna make an adjustment here. We're gonna go custom weather, and do we want to go from one extreme to the other? I don't know that we want to do that. Let's go a few clouds. How's that look? Is that all right? Or scattered clouds? There we go. That's a little bit better. That's getting kind of. Are we getting this late here? I'd have to cheat the time back a little bit as well, because I wanted to hit two other. Seaplane bases. All right, let's do this. Let's back the time up just a bit. 1700. That sounds good. 5 o'clock local. There we go. All right, that'll work. I hope that's okay. I hope you guys don't mind that. I don't normally do that, but I was just thinking that part of why I wanted to fly up here was to show you just how beautiful. Like, look at this place, man, right? It's crazy beautiful. And as much fun as I have trying to navigate, between 3,000 foot hills, it might be kind of fun to do this as well. All right, Downwind Sim, take it easy, buddy. Safe travels, and talk to you soon. Is it me, or is it kind of cool that you can check in on a flight sim stream from an airplane in real life? I think that's kind of cool. All right, so here we are. We're coming up on it, you guys, and we're just going to pretty much shoot straight in here. I think we're more or less southbound. I guess southwest bound. And this is Bamfield. I'm hoping Bamfield's on 22.8 because that's what we're going to be calling. Or is it 22.9? If it's not listed, it's 22.9, isn't it? Let's do that. All right. We've how many miles? We're still 5 minutes out, so probably. I don't know, probably still 10, 15 miles out. And we'll see how close our GPS coordinates are, because this was a user waypoint that we created, which is kind of cool. I think I'll refuel at Bamfield, and I think I'll jump back into realism mode for the engines and see if we can fly our next leg all the way up there. Hey, Captain Arash, hello. Raiders, welcome. Oh, we've had a couple of nice raids today. Flights with Joel came in, and now Captain Arash. Super Typhoon, hello. Captain Arash himself, good to see you, man. And welcome in, everybody. We're flying on the, right now, kind of the west coast of Vancouver Island. We're heading to a little seaplane base called Bamfield. Oz Nomad, hey. First time chatter. Welcome. Can't stick around. Hey, I understand, you guys. Like, you get done with the long stream, and but I appreciate you coming over. No doubt about that. And yeah, I'm here often, so come back by sometime when you have a little time. But it's Thursday night, and people got to work still tomorrow, so I get that. But thanks for the first time chat, Oz. If he's an Aussie Oz, then yeah, it's actually Friday for him. He's probably got something. He's probably making plans for the weekend, baby. That's what I'm talking about. But anyway, I think we'll try to get some fuel, and yeah, we'll go back into a real engine mode, since it was not some funky sim issue. It was potentially the pilot running the left engine, or the left tank, out of fuel that caused our issues. But anyway, Banfield traffic. Wilga 11816 is about 5 miles north, inbound. We're going to be landing southbound Banfield. Hey, Beethoven. Good to see you, Chris. We're giving the Wilga a little spin, and apparently the theme of the channel this week is fuel issues, because you might be wondering why is Melvin's plane listing to the right? Well, that's because there's no fuel in the left wing. Someone, I'm not going to mention names, but someone forgot to switch the tanks over. So yeah. We're not here to play the blame game, okay? We're here to see if we can land in Banfield. This is part of the Orbix Vancouver Seaplane scenery package. It's kind of cool if you like this kind of stuff. It includes four seaplane or water aerodromes, I think, and a number of helipads, hospitals, and cruise ships, and there's even a scenario for those people that like flying medical helicopters that I'm going to save and try to do later on myself. All right, if our GPS coordinates are correct, we should be right up this little spot here. So we're going to kind of pull back on the power just a bit. I feel like I see something right there that's promising. Toss out a notch of flaps, get a little bit of a bubble there, yeah.
What types of pop culture?
I think this is us right here, guys. See if we can be a little smoother than the takeoff. Yeah, okay, we're down. Hey, thank you, Lazy Boy. Thanks for the follow. Yep, this is us, a big old red boat. And I think we've got our dock maybe right over here somewhere. We'll take it in just a little bit. You were going to reinstall the new Windows update, but it didn't work. Now you have to do the whole full on instead of full reinstall instead of just the update. Oh man, that is frustrating there, Beethoven. I'm really sorry to hear that. Really sorry to hear that. I think we'll stay away from the big boat, but I think we'll kind of maybe come. We got this long pier right here. We'll just kind of try to sneak in here. And yeah, I mean we could. I don't know what else is up here. There might be some auto gen or something, but I think this is kind of our main seaplane area. So let's see if we can sneak it in here, and yeah, we'll just try to. I'm not going to get too cute with it because I can't really drop anchor per se. So we're just going to try to keep it sort of pointed out here, and I am going to do a shutdown though. So we screwed up, guys. For those of you just coming in, first of all, hello. Hi, how's it going? My name is Brant. Thanks for tuning in to the Melvin Leroy channel. We had full engine realism on, and we had everything was going so well right up until we realized that we did not have any fuel. I'm going to go about that much there in the left-hand tank. Total user error, because not only is the fuel gauge clearly visible, but down here there is a I guess there isn't in realism mode. There isn't a left and a right. In simplified mode there is. So I'd left it on the left-hand tank and just absolutely ran us completely out of fuel. So, but I felt like it was good. Like we had good success with realism mode. And if you've never flown this airplane, it yeah, it's a little bit tricky to start. And so now that free Wi-Fi, baby, heck yeah. So let's see, since we're warm, let's see if this thing will crank. Oh yes. Yes. Greetings from the departure. Black Fox. What is going on, man? There's an old friend popping in here. Mike, how are you? And if I know you, I know that your beautiful bride is right next to you as well, Blue Fox. And we're gonna track. Let's everybody track Southwest. What's the number, man? Southwest what? What point what? Southwest out of Atlanta is what's happening right now. So somebody get on flight radar and let's get downwind sim in the scopes here. In the meantime, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna try to come in here, and I'm gonna delete you. I hope this other waypoint will work. There's other 2 waypoints, I should say. So with Bamfield, we've got CAN Charlie Alpha November 3. Let's see. If this doesn't work, oh crap. All right. Well, we're gonna have to just do the old look out the window method here. So this is what we're gonna be looking at, guys. Just so you know, 484 is the flight number. All right. So we're down here at Bamfield. And so let's put this in CAE9, and we're going over here to CAN3. See, it won't let me put that in even though it's on there. Oh yeah, it does. Okay, so we're gonna try to track about 277 for 18 miles and try to find this little inlet here. That's the goal. Did I see Kathy coming in? Yeah, heck yeah. That's nice of you to check in. I hope you've been well, buddy. I've been thinking about you. And since we are up here in your neck of the woods, it's kind of like last night. I flew out of St. Louis Regional. What is the St. Louis downtown? Anyway, it's the airport that's nearest to Downwind Sim, and sure enough, 2 seconds later, guess who pops in? Downwind Sim. All right, let's do this, guys. Let's get going, and we're going to turn westbound. Banfield traffic. Wilga 816 is departing the area westbound. Banfield. I don't need any stinking flaps. So yeah, show up in Vancouver, British Columbia area. And there come the foxes, the fox den. Oh my goodness, look at so this thing here is not a gyro compass. I've got to just totally go off of this. What do you expect me to do? Be a pilot? Fly the plane? What the heck, man? We need to, before we do anything though, I need to get my bearings. I think I may have to get out and around this little chunk of land before I do anything. Where am I at? Bamfield. But 270. About 270. Yeah, I think honestly, if I just kind of work off of that hillside there, we might be about halfway online here. The hooligan radar that goes up. Yes. I don't blame you. All right. Does anybody got flight radar going here for Downwind Sim? Flight radar 24 live tracker. I'm gonna try to get it going here, and but first let's pull back a little bit on RPMs. Let's get the autopilot set. This is an autopilot that our friend Downwind Sim will appreciate. Look at this bad boy. I don't even know what this is, but it makes the Navimatic 500 look like a modern piece of avionics right there. All right, what do we got? So we're looking for. Oh, I only get. Is there not a way to track? I may not have any time left on my. I may not have any time left on my. Atlanta to St. Louis. There it is. How do I do this? I don't know how to do this. I've got it on my phone, but I ran out of free hours. I may not be able to do this, you guys. I may not be able to do this. Where's Atlanta? There's Atlanta. So, Southwest. All right, have you left yet? Oh, there we go. Southwest. What'd you say it was? Oh, flight aware. Yeah, you know what? That's a better option anyway. Flight aware. Yeah, duh. I don't know what I was thinking. Let's track by by airport. Flight finder. There we go. Now, Southwest Airlines 484. 454. There it is. Gate Charlie 15. Am I flying into a mountain? No, I'm not. To gate Echo 24. Ah, very nice. There we go. There's our boy. Downwind sim will keep that guy going in the climb right now. Free Wi-Fi. Can't beat that with the bat. All right, most excellent, my good man. All right, so we're going over we're doing good. We're going through these islands here, and everybody, like, it's all beautiful, and everybody's forgot about the whole fuel situation. And I'm going to take a screenshot. Oohs and ahs. How is the baked goods game, by the way, there, Mike? For those of you that don't know the foxes, black fox, blue fox, internationally known for their culinary skills, and they share quite often photos of their creations. Anyway, Pure Luck, bonsoir, hello, seat 13E. Haha. Welcome in, my friend. Hello. Welcome to the party. Great to see you. And we're just talking to our friends from British Columbia. Well, from all over the place, but we've got the search and rescue crew from the greater British Columbia area, Black Fox and Blue Fox. Anyway, I have every intention of one day making it up there to try these treats for myself. But hey, Pure Luck, holy cow, yeah, man, happy almost New Year.
Almost Happy New Year.
Yes, indeed, 11 months there, my friend. Thank you so much for using that Prime sub. That's way cool, dude. Appreciate you very much. I would love, so Pure Luck, for those of you that don't know Pure Luck, first of all, great streamer, content creator. I'm so bad about giving these little shout outs. But he is from the eastern part. He's over there in that little bit more French portion of Canada. But awesome dude. Currently incredibly sleep deprived with a fairly new youngster in his house running around. But yeah, Pure Luck is a good dude, a Quebecian. That's right. He had a. Weren't you saying like all the real flight simmers from the East Coast? They always put something at the end of their name, right? And that's how you know they're quote unquote a real French Canadian. You kind of made fun of him a little bit though, which was sort of funny as well. But All right, I think this is us. I think this is our little straight here. Where are we going? Eucalypt. Yeah. Oh, that's QC. That's right, QC. Eucalypt traffic, Wilga 11816 is approximately 10 miles to the east of the water aerodrome. We're going to be making a straight in approach east to west. Eucalypt traffic. French Quebecios. Yeah. But everyone knows Pierluck is the OG of the French flight streamers, man. He doesn't have to put QC in front of his name. Yeah, man, we're well represented. We got more Canadians in the chat tonight than the guy deserves to have. So, Quebecua, moderate chop. Quebecua. Okay, there you go. Cua. My French is horrible, as you know. Pierluck's been trying to teach me French for as long as I've known him, which has been several years. Yeah, I'm not a very good student, but that's okay. It's all right. I try. Qua. Quebecois. French Quebecois. Yeah. French is one of those languages I wish I knew better. I think it'd be cool to speak it. I think Italian is another language I'd like to be able to speak, and obviously Spanish. And maybe one day I will even learn how to speak Australian. It's a goal. Here we go. I think this is us, you guys. Is my? No, it's just the glare. Yeah, Conti's been trying to teach me Australian now for years as well. So yeah, I kind of ran that thing pretty hot there, didn't I? That was not probably good. Although everything is still in the green, so got a bit lucky there. I had basically full power and full RPMs that entire time, and it does not like that. So we got lucky here. He lives in Brisbane, so he's an East Coaster as well. Can't you hear it in his Aussie accent, his French Australian accent? He made a comment the other day that he was contemplating a move to the U.S. I think that'd be interesting. Yep. So there's I don't know if this might be a part of the Microsoft
500.
AutoGen. I'm not sure. Those look pretty cool, and I have tried, not on this one per se, but I've tried to do some landings on some of these with the helicopter, a little bit bigger ones, and it hasn't gone so well. This one here is definitely not one that you would try that. Even that's tempting, right? Yeah, but that mast, see that mast pop up there late? Yeah. All right, so this is, I don't think this is us. I think we're up into here. If I'm wrong, I will spin around and we'll come back. I guess there's a possibility it could be on the outskirts there, but where are we flying to tonight? Right now we are flying up towards Long Beach. This is Eucalypt. And yeah, so I've struggled with it a little bit, pure luck, but I kind of got it working tonight. And then halfway through my flight, the engine died, and I'm like, oh, here we go again. A lot of this is stupid sim, but well, it was my own fault. I forgot to switch the fuel over from the left to the right tank, and I ran out of gas. Oh yeah, this is us. I can and see stuff. So anyway, I'm pretty happy. We've had it on for the most part, except for the last little bit. We've had it on, had the engine realism turned on, and you know, we've managed to keep it airborne here for the last, I don't know, half an hour or so. Now we're down, we're on the water. Really happy with how it performs on the water, by the way. It's pretty cool. Yep, there we go. There we go. There's some of my sim friends think it's the best, and I don't know. I haven't really tested too many, but gosh darn. They think it's the best handling float plane in 2024. It very well could be. I really like the Cub. The J3 Cub was what I was thinking about flying initially, but changed my mind at the last minute because I just was feeling like a little bit of radial action. But I'd put this right up there with that J3 Cub. You got lost? Are you trying to fly in here too, Fixie? I'm going to try to take us over close to this dock. I'm going to aim for just past the nose of this little Coast Guard ship here. Just kind of try to, not going to get too close. If you need to leave to go to the store or something, you're going to have to swim a little bit. Yeah, there we go. So, what I realized I didn't do with you guys was, let me point it out this way. I didn't really give you much of a tour of these little towns. So let me pop the drone cam up here, and we'll show you just kind of what you get. So it's nothing crazy, right? But you get obviously your fair share of docks and boats and other seaplanes, and you know, a few of these container ships and things like that. And then I don't know if this one has very many buildings, but some of them have some little, you know, seaside restaurants and stuff like that. It's kind of cool. This looks to me like it's mainly just this harbor area here. So Nanaimo has it's obviously got the most in terms of like buildings and things like that. But you know, it just fits in kind of nicely. It's pretty simple, right? Like you let the auto gen do the heavy lifting, and then you just fill in the rest with a few things here and there, and it's quite nice. But an IFR platform she is not. Yeah, here by the way is live weather. So yeah, you can kind of see we made the old swapperoo to non-live weather. What did we do? Scattered clouds, few clouds, I don't remember. Broken clouds maybe. Ooh, oh, that's kind of dramatic. Yeah, that's maybe even too many clouds. Let's say scattered clouds. All right, well, we've got another place to fly to. We're going to go all the way up to Tofino, Long Beach, and I think we'll just kind of fly. It's right up I just got to keep going this way. It's right up the coast, so come down to the coast. We'll have a good time. So I think we're just going to kind of keep it going this way, kind of to the kind of westbound. What do you say? Do it. It's not very far. What are you doing here? Another 20 minutes or so, or 20 miles or so. Here we go. Let's go. Euclid traffic. Wilga 11816 is going to be departing to the west. Last call for Euclid. Not that there's anybody on or anything, but I hope every time I watch Saturday Night Live that they'll do just one more Californians reunion. Take the 5 up the coast to the 405 and go back. Take the 405 till you can't take it anymore. Did you ever watch that clip? Oh gosh, of this. It was a stream about 3 weeks ago, where we flew into California. I don't even know what where we flew, but it was somewhere in California, and somebody made a Unicom VFR radio call that sounded straight out of the Californians. It was just like that. It was like, yeah, this is Piper 11816. We're currently northbound on the 405. We're going to take it up to Wilshire. I mean, I don't know if the guy was doing it on purpose or not, but it was absolute Unicom CTAF gold. I need to go find it. It's right at the end. I'm actually doing, I think, the outro to my stream. I just need to go find it. I need to get back into clipping things. I miss some of those random clips, like Melvin Roy, who's that? Or it's time to be a pilot and fly the plane. Those are just like those. They just are awesome. Just little spontaneous things. All right, pull back, RPMs, power. We're gonna be nice. Hey, you know what else we're gonna do? We're gonna flip to the left tank. Hey, Jake, what's up, buddy? Thanks for coming in, man. All right, I'm gonna multitask here. I'm gonna multitask. I'm gonna go look and see if I can find that video. Duke, LA to Phoenix? No. Oh yeah, no. That wasn't it. Oh man, I hope I. Sunshine Spotlight, maybe? Could that have been it? I got to pay attention here. I can't multitask too much, but maybe I didn't end up archiving it for some reason. I don't know. Yeah, Jake, this is a cool plane. Just picked it up a couple of weeks ago. They had Godfriends had this massive sale on just about everything, and this has been one of the planes that I've had my eyeballs on for a little while, and I'm like, you know what? It's a sign. Why not? Let's pick it up, and I have not regretted it one bit. That's nice. That's pretty. All right, back inside. I need to learn more about it. I'm sure I'm not doing it justice, but with power settings and all that good stuff. But yeah, it really is a lot of fun. It's a very capable little bush plane. All right, so yeah, about 700 feet. I think that sounds appropriate. We're doing 80 knots, and again, everything here is in the green, looking good. This is the only thing. The carb air temp is just right on the edge of the green, but like I pretty much have the I'll turn it all the way down to cool and see what that does. Oh, that actually is already having an effect. Well, no, maybe not. Cylinder heads are looking good. I think I have oh, wait a second. Yeah, that'd be that. I have that wide open, so yeah, I mean, everything's happy with the power settings that we have. So we're just going to kind of fly it and enjoy it. And got this last little spot to hit. And then at that point, I'm thinking maybe since we kind of got cheated out of seeing the island, what would you guys think about me taking it all the way back to Nanaimo? Or would you rather, are you interested in any of the heliports? Because I did fly that a little bit. Good fixins, you're going to want to mute the stream for just a second. Give me a thumbs up when you've muted the stream. Nanaimo is a cool spot. All right, he's not paying attention. So I picked up a VATSIM helicopter in 2024, and I would happily fly that around the area a little bit too. I'll let you guys decide. If you want to fly back to Nanaimo, we can. If you want to hop into if you want to hop into a helicopter and buzz around, that's, if nothing else, that the helicopter would be good just for the comedy factor. But we just got to make sure Good Fixins doesn't know that I bought a VATSIM. Actually, he and I both are. I found out we have 3 regrets. 3 regrets. It's like, it's like old lovers scorn type of things, and here they are. And I think I'm going to list them in order of how bad they sting. All right. Number 1, the top regret that we have is that Any Builds made such a nice A300 and X-Plane 11 and then absolutely disappeared from X-Plane. That's the first and most painful regret. And regret's maybe not the right word, because we didn't do anything wrong, but we miss it, I guess. That's more of the point. Number 2 is the fact that the Coronado Cheyenne was also really, really, really good in X-Plane 11, and it just hasn't received an ounce of love since the initial release. So that's the number 2 sort of thing that kind of sticks in our craw. What do we got going here? What's this business? What the heck is going on here? That's interesting. And then number 3, stick in our craw. Maybe that's the better way. So the biggest stick in the craw is Any Builds. The second biggest is Coronado, the Cheyenne, and then the third stick in the craw is VATSIM. And VATSIM kind of did the same thing that Any Builds did. He just sort of faded away. Manaphy, what's up? Oh, you're doing a little ground. Tomorrow night, Friday night is Florida night ops. Tomorrow night, okay, Manaphy. It will depend on a couple things. Okay, here's what I've got going on. Here's what Friday night is for me. Friday night is date night. And so my wife and I will be going to get some dinner, and I always to 0300. So that's the other, and we have our final home at senior night tomorrow night. So I'm going to go watch the boys do senior night football. So I may not be back at the house quite in time, Manaphy. But thank you for letting me know that. And again, Manaphy, first of all, welcome. Hello, happy Thursday. Good to see you. If you ever want to just toss that in my Discord, pick the propeller heads, channel, or whatever, and just throw it out there. If you know when you're gonna, like, if you know you got something like this coming up 3 or 4 days in advance, yeah, toss it out there, man, and we'll. I'd be happy to modify and come mess up your airspace a little bit for sure. So good to see you though. All right, hey, we're coming up here in Tofino. We just flew by that. That's Long Beach, I think, Long Beach Airport that we just flew by. Hello. Yeah, over there, Long Beach, and then I believe the Seaplane base is up here, kind of at the head of the bay. I think I see some buildings. And anyway, that goes for anybody who happens to be an ATC, because we've been lucky to meet several really fantastic people that are air traffic controllers from all over the world. If you are one of those, and you know you're going to control, you have the green light. Go over to my Discord. Toss in, a little bit of a schedule. Give me a heads up, man, and I'll build a stream around you. Your install or your update didn't work, so you had to do a full Windows reinstall. Is that 11 Beethoven? Is that what you were doing there? Tofino traffic, Wilga 11816, approximately 5 miles to the southeast of the field. We're inbound. We're going to be landing. To the west, Tofino. So there's my Discord. Find a channel, toss it in there, and I would love to build a stream around you, because I love doing that kind of stuff. Oh man, I'm getting birthday. It's my granddaughter's first birthday. My youngest granddaughter turned 1 today, and my phone's beeping. I'm thinking I have some birthday pictures that are coming up. Windows 11. Okay, well, what a pain in the butt, though. Chris, I'm sorry, man. That's no fun. All right. Well, what I thought was buildings turns out to just kind of be like basically just trees, so there are known issues. I'll be darned. Oh man, heck yeah. Oh man, what a
500.
what a blessing to be a parent and a grandparent. These are not the droids we're looking for. I better put some power back in here, because we may have to fly for a little bit. What's my... Yeah, it's right at the end. Oh, there, I think I see something. There, yep, there's a buoy. There looks like some stuff. All right, cool. Yeah, we're good. The wind. Oh, yeah, we're kind of on a left base right now, it looks like. Yeah, baby. All right. Kind of a tricky little spot to land. I like it. I like it a lot. Yeah, her name is Elena, and she's a little bug. Elena Bug, I call her. I miss her. She's my third, and unfortunately, she's the one I don't know very well, because she's grown up, basically 6 hours away from me, so it's been tough. I'm fast. I don't need to be quite so fast. Let's put a bunch of flaps out here. There we go. Now the speed's coming down. 60 is pretty good to glide down in, I think. Oof. Oh, that was a plunker. Plunka. So yeah, thank you, Chris. Like the lady. My son is like one of his oldest boys named Augustus, and then Anastasia and Elena. So he likes those kind of old-timey Troy Hellenic, types of names. All right, where are we going to park? Oh, this is nice, right? Where's a good boat dock around these parts? I think right on the other side of this big pier. Your son is how do you say that? Aurelius, like as in the Spartan commander. That's cool. Errol, what a great name. Yes, you would, Pure Luck. You actually remind me a lot of him in many ways. Young, smart, talented, loving father. I mean, you got a lot of the same traits as him. I think your Canadian, or your French is a little better than his, but your wife is Alberta. Oh, nice. All right, we're going to cut the power, and we're just going to drift it in here. I haven't heard either way what you guys are thinking in terms of an additional flight, or if you're good. I mean, we could be good right here too if you wanted. I'm down for whatever. That's a pretty good little float in, if I do say so myself. So now we should be able to kick out the paddle, and that stops us more or less. Heck yeah! And all right, let's just do some stuff here.
Choosing.
Hello, Kevin. Kevin, you'll be proud of me. You know what I did? Guess what I did? Guess what I did over here that you taught me a while back? I created a user waypoint. That's right. You're streaking, buddy, by the way. 3-stream streak. Yeah. Kevin's my GTN guy. Everybody should have a GTN guy, by the way. All right, we're going to put that there. Did I shut the fuel off? Yes, I did. All right, let's come back up here. I never did I probably didn't need to have the starter or the fuel pump going the entire time. I'm sure that was not good. Turn all these off here as well. And these can also come to off, maybe. And here. All right, so I think, you know what? I'm going to do this. You guys didn't really, I don't think you care one way or another, so I'm going to pop over, and I am going to do a little helicopter action. But first, as this is loading up, I'm going to check on my pictures here. Oh man, that's so awesome. Oh my goodness. Wow. Man, oh man. Seeing pictures like that really makes you miss them. Give me a second. I'm going to load up in the heli, and we'll fly around a little bit here before I'm not quite ready to close things up. Yeah, it's only 8 o'clock my time. Give me a sec. I'll be right back. All right, I'm going to come back a little early because I want to show you what the what this kind of looks like. Oh, my dog's hacking along. So not all of these are come from the helicopter pack, but these guys down here. Well, Friday Harbor isn't, but all these guys down here are part of this helicopter pack. So what I thought I'd try to do is there's a cruise ship out here. Thought it might be kind of fun to take off from Friday Harbor. I've been over here to this part of the island before and messed around. And there's a yacht that's sort of out here as well. You got a little bit of a smoother cruise now. Cool. Uh-oh, pure luck caught me speaking some French there. Give me a sec, I'll be right back. It's been a long day. I had 7 hours of Zoom training today, so I'm a little brain dead. It is common French, right? It's such a beautiful language. So why don't we do that? Let's depart. Let's say we're going to depart here Friday Harbor, and let's see if we can come down here and find this cruise ship. I'm assuming it's out here moving somewhere, and I'm not going to cheat because I could put this as the arrival, but I'm not gonna. I'm going to come out of here, out of Friday Harbor, just like nature intended. Again, don't start on helipad. As you know, if you start on the helipad, it starts you with engines running, and where's the fun in that? And I don't know, what do you think about fly about, I don't know, southbound for 5 miles, 10 miles? I guess we're going to find out. Again, the key, though, today, you guys... Hello. Oh, I'm going to have to bump the time back a little bit. Although maybe not. Maybe if I have it dark, you can see the lights of the No, I won't do that. I'm going to make it. Where's my deal here? Okay. Let's go I think I already have fake weather on. Yep, that's fine. And again, let's just go back to about 5 o'clock. We'll have nice sunsetty situation. 2.9 or 9 or 2. Okay, that's fine. I'm good. I'm down with that. How are we doing on fuel? 25%. Let's top it all the way up here. So again, we're not telling good fixins that Uncle Melvin bought a Allen Sim helicopter. Okay, Ixnay on the Allen Sim K helicopter. Hey. All right, let's see if I remember how to start this thing. Do I have what I need in here as far as my panel options?
You need to set parking brakes to request ground services.
Okay, lady. Yeah, I don't want that. Yeah, this will be all right. It's 5 o'clock. You know what? Truer words were never spoken, Mr. Downwind Simulations. That's that big city. That's that big city wariness, street smarts St. Louis guy has there. Sorry you're in moderate chop. By the way, let's see how our buddy's doing here. We got Fly to Where going. Tracking Southwest 484. Whoops. And heck, man, you're more than halfway there, dude. At flight level 300. Shoot, you'll be home with your bowl of ice cream in front of the fire here in about an hour. Little 737-700, man. Awesome. Just like the one I have from PMDG. All right, back to business here. We need the fuel pump on. Anti-calls can come on. Let's do a little servo test. Yeah, that's fine. Warning light test doing its thing. Starting the descent. That's right, baby. Fire test. All is well. And so we come up here. Start the engines. Ooh, I didn't leave myself much room here, did I? Holy cow. This is, by the way, I think this is a Friday Harbor that's had some bespokenness done to it. It's kind of cool. A lot of the default handcrafted airports aren't really all that great, but this one is honestly not too bad. All right, coming up here, coming up. Stabilizing. Chen can come on. Horn avionics can come on. And the horn is reminding me that it's time to idle up. Throttle up. Beep, 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 beep. What's, there we go. And, yeah, we're just planning on trying to find a cruise ship. So we're here in Vancouver, in Friday Harbor, and we're just going to depart
HTOS test okay.
southbound. Which one of these do I want? Should I leave old school in here? Yeah, let's leave old school in here. So you can bounce back and forth between this unit and the GTN 650 if you want to, but I'm going to leave it right here, I think. What would I be looking at for an altimeter? I think, 2992, that's duh, because we have, we have standard weather set. All right, awesome. Okay. So we're currently facing kind of eastish, and so I'm going to try to depart and just turn to the right and head southbound. We're not on VATSIM or anything, by the way. We're just flying. Oh, I should have tried to do a multiplayer. Is it too late? Can I do multiplayer? I don't think anybody's flying along with me anyway. This was kind of a last minute thing here, so it's okay. Next time, Pito can come on, and we're going to put the SAS on here, Stability Augmentation System. This is why I bought this plane, by the way, is I wanted to test out and see, what the Cowan Sims Heli SAS looked like and how that was going. So that's part of why I picked this guy up, and I'm actually not. I'm pretty happy with it. Honestly, it helps quite a bit, and it flies okay. I think, I know people complain about helicopters in Microsoft Flight Sim not really, flying all that great, but I feel like it feels very similar to the helicopters that I have in X-Plane. Not doing a very good job of the hover test, but so be it. All right, here we go. Trying to fly out and see if we can find this yacht. We don't really know exactly where it's at. We only kind of know. We know it's sort of to the south-ish of Friday Harbor. And kind of almost southwest, I'd say, probably. Some, I don't know. Come off of, I don't know. Hard to tell. I'm gonna try to trim it out here. It's quite nice to just hand fly with the SAS, and so you can just kind of get the aircraft trimmed out a bit here and point it in the direction that you want to go for the most part. Now it does have you can set the heading bug and all that stuff, and you can even put in a flight plan if you want to, and it will fly the flight plan relatively well. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna set the course at about, let's set it at about 200, and let's let's just go to heading mode. And I actually think I maybe have enough altitude as well. Let's just capture that altitude. And it should, it should stabilize here pretty well for us. Yeah, let's just go see if we can see a yacht. I'm getting all kinds of good pictures now. Holy cow. This is awesome. Oh my gosh. She is so cute. Oh man, she's got a piece of birthday cake in front of her that's about half as big as she is. She looks a little like Downwind Sim looks like when he has a Downwind Senpai. Big eyes, really excited. She's got that look. All right, we're doing good. Look, clipping along here about 100 knots, 700-ish feet. Following the heading bug nicely. I feel like maybe we're going a little too far west, so let's adjust. And let's maybe we can pattern search here. What do you think? Should we go? Let's just go full south, and we'll just do like a little pattern search. See what we can come up with. Finding how hard could it be to find a yacht in the what is this? The Strait de Fuca or something like that. What's it called? Strait of Juan de Fuca. Right, can't be all that hard. If we hit the U.S. mainland, we know we've gone too far. So if anybody sees a yacht, give me a holler. We're going to try to land on it. Give me a sec. I'll be right back. That could be the next sound clip. Just saying. Pure luck. Yeah, well, it is now because I fudged the weather. It's in real life. This would be a legit, I think, kind of. You'd probably be in that Huey flying for the Coast Guard. You wouldn't be out in those stinking. Yeah. I mean, this is a very capable helicopter, no doubt about that. They do it. This is what my hospital uses for life flight. So I mean, it's a capable bird, and I've seen it flying in a fair amount of questionable weather, but I don't know that you'd be flying it in what we had just a little bit ago. All right, because I don't think it has. Oh, hey, there we go. Is that it? Is that a yacht? I don't know if that's a yacht or just some sort of an oil rig vessel. Let's go check it out. I mean, I think it has some, measure of either anti-icing or de-icing, but I don't know the extent of it, and I don't know how it's modeled necessarily in the sim. So we're gonna go check it out. See
This
if we can
portion
land.
of the Melvin Leroy channel Brought to you by Downwind Sim Binoculars. Never take off
That's
without
looking
them.
kind of yachty, isn't it, you guys? That's looking like it could be our boy. This kind of is starting to remind me a little bit of when we did the Tomcat ops and tried to land on the carriers and stuff. All right, so I don't even know wind-wise. Like, I think we're pretty calm as well there. I don't know. We're just going to approach it here and see if we can get a sense of, like, how do you land a helicopter on a yacht? Does the skipper, like, is it in the back? I don't know. Chris, you're out of here. All right, my friend. I'm back on Saturday a little earlier, a little bit more friendly for your time zone, but nice to see you. Hello to you and yours, and yeah, man, thinking about you, and hope things are getting better for you, man. And sorry about your darn Windows issue, Scotty T Yachty. I like that. Where is Scotty? I think he's driving trucks tonight, isn't he? Yeah, weather is rough this time of year. Windows install not going well. Yeah. He's Viking tough though. Telling you, man. Speaking of Scotty to Yachty, Downwind Sim came up with that one there, Scotty. Look, we are going to Scotty's Yachty right here, man. What's going on, Mustics? Hey, Glickman. K-Dub for life. Hello. Welcome, Raiders. So nice to see you guys. We're trying to land. We're trying to do two things. Trying to land this helicopter on this yacht. And number two, we're trying to make sure Good Fixins doesn't find out that I bought a Cowan Sim helicopter. The pizza was delightful. You guys are going to think I'm crazy, but I can't say it's my favorite, but one of my favorite pizzas, and this is what we have like at least once every couple of weeks. It's usually our Sunday after church pizza. Oh, gosh dang it. Fixie, you were supposed to mute your mic. You're supposed to give me a thumbs up when your mic was muted. I don't know if you guys have this frozen pizza where you're from. It's called Tombstone Pizza. And a Tombstone pepperoni pizza is it's like one of my all-time favorites. Fixie, I bought the H125 from Cowan. It was a moment of weakness. I'm very ashamed, but I'm even more ashamed that I really like it. It's kind of nice, man. It is. And I went through the whole so I don't know if you heard, but I came up like we have three flight sim things that stick in our craw. And I listed them, I thought, from top to bottom. One was the Anybuilds A300. Two was the Piper Cheyenne from Coronado, and three was Cowan Sim. And so I said, that in mind, I hate to admit it, but it's kind of fun. Okay. I'm even thinking about getting another one. Actually, what I really want to get is the Toags hanger, that little 500. But I'm not going to until it's available. I'm not going to buy it on the marketplace. I'm just not. I'm not going to buy it on the marketplace. So I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to buy next. But you don't like them as much? Well, No, me either. I think I got to land on that little green thing right down there. Final descent down with Sim. Ralph, I'm so glad that we got to hang out with you in your IRL flight. Hopefully a nice smooth landing. You'll have to let me know what the descent rate was. You know, I want to know the G's. I want all the details here. All right, so this guy is, I'm assuming he's coming towards us. So, like, as we land, are we going to kind of have to be backing up a little bit here? I don't know. Good Fixins, when you fly out to your yacht in the Caribbean, how do you land your helicopter, IRL? I know you go out there a couple times a month. Yeah, dude, definitely. Tell him all your flight sim friends want to know. Oh, you have a pilot to land it for you. Okay, I got it. Or maybe you come from the side. I don't know. We're gonna get down there close and just see. And maybe he's anchored up, and so it doesn't matter. But we're gonna just try to get down there close and see. I am trying to come in from more or less the front. The problem that I have, I got to lean over just a little bit to see where I'm going. So, we're a little hot. Doing actually not bad. I don't think you'd come in from the side. I think you have to come in from the... Whoopsie. That's me getting a little bit in the VRS. A little bit slow. That's also my rudder pedals with their little bit of an issue that they have there. So, you know, we'll swish you around a little bit. Ugh. The sad part is I don't think there's any wind. So, like, I'm getting bounced around here, and it's all complete lack of skill. The hard part for me with this helicopter, though, is I don't have great visibility. There we go. We're getting close. Getting close. Come on. Whoops. Hey, easy. Okay. Yeah, well, okay. We pitched back a little too much there, obviously. The boat is not moving, so that is also not an excuse I can use. That's no moon. Okay, let's see if we can just bring it in. This is absolutely not what you would do. Go around, you'd come in, you try it again. There we go. That's better. Better. Oops. No. Oh, goodness. Well, we're down. Yeah, nah. So those guys that do it in real life, they just make it look so easy. They just come in, just ride that little cushion down. Just sit there for a second, set it down so gentle. You're right, I am definitely not getting the tip. But I'm not in the water, we're not swimming, so. Alright, let's head one last leg. Let's head up to this island here. There's a bunch of places to land. We'll see if we can find one. Yeah, pretty much just turn it around. So what am I facing right now? Yeah, so like if we can head back out of here on about the 0, like a 030 or somewhere in that neighborhood, that'd get us up kind of close to where we want to be, I think. Yeah, let's give it a whirl. Okay, here we go. Whoa, boy. Somebody was trimmed out. Got a nice departure rush. Oh, hey, man. Yeah, having a guy below you, man, that really helps in a time like this. All right, up we go. We'll turn and point it towards that little island over there. So for anybody who's considering or thinking about a place to fly on Friday, tomorrow night, our friend Manaphy Games is going to be doing ground at Orlando. So if you're still looking for, a place to buzz around, maybe go consider Orlando and get a little bit of Manaphy ATC. All right, we're looking good, I think, you guys. Let's go ahead and pop the heading bug on. And again, I'm gonna let it settle here first. It's kind of climbing right there. I think if I go ALT here, if you engage that ALT when you're climbing too high, it'll really porpoise on you, by the way. So, but Fixie, look, man, look at this thing. Look at this thing. It's not what it was, but it's pretty good. And the price is right. The price is right. Oh, Ralph. Holy cow, that's a cool picture. Downwind Sim just sent me an awesome picture of the southwest wing glowing in the dark there. Ooh, I'm limiting. Why am I limiting? I must have some wicked trim out or something. Let's see if I can get that force trim kind of balanced out here. We'll pull back on the power just a bit. Interesting. It's not really letting me trim because it's got altitude hold on probably. We try to trim. Yeah, see how it dips there? I think I have the trim set way down and it's kind of limiting I'm at the limit of the torque, I believe is what that says. Can never get it. I think I finally have it bound to where it's halfway manageable. I say that here, and I'm not leveling out very doggone fast. Maybe I'm trimmed the wrong way. Maybe I'm at a limit because I'm trimming up too much. I don't know. We're gonna try to level it out here. I find myself, Fixie, I find it's kind of a balance between adding power and working that force trim. I really don't know why it's telling me I'm at my limits right now, though, if I'm being honest. That's all right. We'll just go ALT, and I don't have anything. Nothing here is going crazy, so I don't know what. Not sure what limit. I think that's the good fixins have had just about enough of this cow and sim helicopter nonsense limit. That's what that is. That's what that is. All right, I think we got another boat right here we can land on. Yeah, if you thought that first landing was awesome, wait till you see the second one, because I think this is a smaller vessel. So one of the scenarios, I think I told you, is that there is supposedly a traffic accident somewhere along one of these major highways here, and so you can like fly up and land, I guess, next to it and simulate, medical evacuation and fly back to, I think there's 4 or 5 hospital pads that are modeled here. It's really quite cool. I've only been to a few of them, but I think this might be. Let's try to land on this boat. The 206 was enough for you in MSFS. That's another Cow and Sim one though, right? The 206. The cool thing about the 206 is it has retractable gear. It has the wheels. Yeah, that's the only one you bought. Yeah. I think the best ones for MSFS are still the Taugs hangar planes, but I think the Blackbird Sim Huey is right there also. So yeah, I mean, the thing about that Huey is it feels so like military ops, right? Oh, you did get the Got Friends Mini 5, yeah. Oh, I forgot I had that HPG. I got the 145. Man, that thing's a bug fest now. It's just, that's one that's kind of been disappointing to me. It has all kinds of workarounds, but you have to be a freaking computer scientist to do it. So, yeah. And that's the thing is, like, when it works right, like, it's so simple to fly, because it's so automated and so modern, and in some regards that's cool, but like, you're right, it's pretty sterile. And I have the Llama. I think the Llama is the one that I probably have enjoyed the most, but this one here, if I'm being totally honest, for as far as like a more modern helicopter, this one here has been a good purchase. The only other one that I was looking at was that, like I say, that it's not the Mini 5, but it's the 500 from Taug's hangar. Oh, I guess I did look a little bit at the Seahawk, because I thought it'd be kind of fun to do a Coast Guard kind of op. Is there something sticking off the back of this thing? Am I crazy? Is there something sticking off the back of this thing? Do I have to come and land sideways on this guy? What's going on with that? There's a freaking flag there. Okay, hold on. So I'm definitely not landing this thing from the back. What do? You got to come in from the side, don't you? Canadians, you crazy Canadians. What are you doing? This is going to be a tight one, boys and girls. Oh. The hard part right here is everything just disappears. I just have no idea where I'm at spatially. No. Crap. Nailed it.
Whoop, whoop, pull up. Three.
Now would be the appropriate time for this emote. Oh, so close. Oh, so close. Tuesday, I thought I had it. Yeah, the Sikorsky, I do think it's pretty good. Yeah. This is a pretty good spot, I think, to wrap up the stream, don't you guys? Avast. Avast, you scurvy dogs. Yeah, what the heck. I think we'll wrap it up. Ugh. I do have to go to work tomorrow. 7 more hours of Zoom training. So, can you see the excitement on my face? We'll just do a little shutdown here. It's always important when you land your helicopter in the ocean that you shut down the avionics right away. Oh, wait. She's trying to come alive, boys. Oh, what's going on here? Oh, there we go. Style points. The after crash checklist. That's right. Shut down engines. Oh no, that takes some talent right there. Oh, there's a screenshot. That's what I'm talking about, boys. That is what I'm talking about. All right, who do we need to go? Let's see. Who can we go bother? Most of you are already over in Conti's stream. We got Foxtrot. What's Foxtrot doing tonight? I haven't messed with Foxtrot for a while here. He's doing paragliding or something. What do we got? Holy cow. It's no, we're not going to Asian Hot Wife. Sorry. She's doing ATS, but we're not doing Asian Hot Wife. Well, I guess our other choice, and it's a solid choice, is going to be to go say hey to Cross Hyperu. So that's right. It's like one of those diver ducks, man. It's down there. It's digging for grubs in the bottom of the lake there. So it's just meant to be that way. Talwin Sim, glad you made it in. Thanks for the text, buddy. And hello to everybody at the Downwind Sim household. Yeah, that's nice. That's so nice. Super nice stuff. And let us know how it goes with the captain, by the way. If he's not out, I heard if you go pound on the door, like really excitedly, they'll come right out and spend lots of attention or give you lots of attention. So just that's a pro tip. Pro tip. All right, enough of that.
Thanks for watching my papa.
I don't think he believes me. All right, well, hey, again, fun flight, and yeah, it's kind of cool hanging out with you guys on a Thursday night. Appreciate you all being here. Scotty, thanks for the raid, by the way. Captain Arash, thank you as well with the raid and flights with Joel. 3 awesome raids tonight, and if you came over from any of those raids, appreciate you being here, and thank you so very much. I want to say thanks as well to Pierre Luck for his re-ascription, 11 months, which is fantastic, man. It's amazing. It's amazing. Thank you, Lazy Boy, for the follow. Thank you, Crisp Kind OG. I don't know if I said thanks when you followed, but thank you for the follow. I think you came in with maybe the Flights with Joel raid. I'm not 100% sure, but yeah, yell real loud. Again, yeah. Just make them sound like let them know how excited you are to talk to them. And I mean, right now. I'm back. I'm off tomorrow. Back Saturday. We're going to be doing a doubleheader. There's an event in Lexington, and we're going to be doing a little flight from, I think we're going to go Washington, Reagan. We're going to fly out of DCA into Lexington, and then we're going to buzz over to Papua New Guinea And I was initially going to fly the Coyote, or sorry, the Wilga over there, but I have decided that instead we will, since we flew the Coyote tonight, we'll fly the Wilga. Since we flew the Wilga tonight, we'll fly the Coyote. There in PNG, I picked up the new. There's a Bush Pack 4 that just came out, so I picked that up, and we'll have some fun there. All right, and that's a little bit earlier. Again, my Saturday streams tend to be a little bit earlier. In this case, I'm going to be going actually at 1700 Zulu, which is 11 o'clock my time, 1 p.m. on the East Coast of the United States. So look for the white dot when it's about time to rock and roll. And I'll try to maybe even share out a little bit of a better flight plan a little further in advance in case you want to fly along with me. But all right, enough chit chat. Let's go. I got the raid ready to rock. Let's go say hey to Cross. And yeah, that's about it for me. Happy Friday, Poets Day for those of you that live in the future. Can't wait to fly with you again. And yeah, see you in a couple days.
And then on the second leg, because